name is Susan Lovell, and I own Nature's Cornucopia in Angola. It's an organic market, and I'd like to welcome all of you to Deliciously Organic. Today I'm going to be cooking for you a nice fresh green salad, and I'm going to be putting on top of that and on the side of that I'm going to be using some Thai stir-fry vegetables. So if you're ready, let's get started. We're going to come over here, and I usually turn my oven or my stove on to a medium heat. And I'm going to use a little bit of toasted sesame oil. And toasted sesame oil gives it just a little bit of that Asian taste, a lower saturated fat, but gives it a little special taste that you wouldn't have with maybe just a plain olive oil. So let's take and let's add just about a tablespoon to our pan and just kind of sprinkle it around a little bit. So you coat it. You don't want it too much in there, because if you get too much, your vegetables will get a little bit greasy. They'll wilt a little bit quicker. So we just want just a little bit, just enough to season it and to give it a nice flavor. So what I have today, and this is an Eden toasted sesame oil, and the Eden toasted sesame oil you can find, of course, in our organic market. And then I also have some Cascadian Farms, and they're a Thai-style stir-fry blend. And in there, you're going to find things like green beans and broccoli and carrots and some of your bean sprouts, and then there's some onions. A nice mixture. So we're just going to put some of those in here. And you're just going to take and just kind of saute those around. Let them get kind of warm. You can see they're still a little bit crunchy, which is what you want. You need to remember, don't ever saute your vegetables and so they're limp, because you cook a lot of the nutrients out of them. So we're going to saute the vegetables so they're still a little bit firm, but they're cooked. So we'll get those going here. And I like this blend a lot. You know, it's seasoned real well. It's a high antioxidant blend of vegetables. You have your carrots in there, really high in your beta carotene, vitamin A. Carrots also give it kind of a sweet taste. So remember, when you're stir frying or when you're cooking some vegetables, if you've ever had like cooked carrots, you can always kind of taste that sweet taste. So it kind of gives it a nice flavor in there. We also have your bean sprouts. Bean sprouts are real healthy in protein. They kind of give it a little bit of an Asian taste to it. Also, bean sprouts a lot of times will absorb whatever flavor that you cook it with. So your bean sprouts are going to absorb that toasted sesame oil. So I think I'm going to turn my heat up just a little bit here to get this going for us. And of course, I know everybody knows that broccoli is so healthy for us. Broccoli is a good green vegetable. Has lots of antioxidants in it, high in fiber, and a lot of people don't realize, but broccoli is real high in protein. One thing to remember is if you take 1 calorie of broccoli and you take 1 calorie of steak, the calorie of broccoli actually has more protein in it than the calorie of steak. A lot of people don't realize that. So with that, when you eat your broccoli, you're going to pick up some protein, you pick up high antioxidants, you pick up your fiber, and broccoli also has water content to it. So as we all know, you know, our bodies are made of a lot of water, so we need that water content in there. So we'll get this going here. In this mixture, like I said, we also have some nice green beans. Green beans are also very healthy for you. Protein in the green beans. Also, you pick up the fiber from the green beans in there. So, and the onions, of course, you know, everybody loves onions. Onions just add flavor. Onions are, a lot of people don't realize, but onions are also really healthy for us. You know, years ago, they used to use onions for a lot of medicinal purposes. We don't use them so much for that anymore. They're used more for flavoring cooking. And I know you've all seen where you can get like the dehydrated onion flakes, and now they even have onion salt and onion powder. People like that taste of onion, and it gives it, you know, it gives it a lot of flavor. So we're going to let that cook for just a second here. We're at the beginning of fall here, and so this is a nice vegetable salad, but it has a little bit of warmth to it. A lot of people get tired of eating just a cold salad every day. And so this puts just a little bit of warmth to it. And I think when the weather starts to get a little bit cooler, we all crave that little bit of warmth. So putting some nice warm vegetables with your salad or on top of your salad complements it and makes it really nice. There we go. Now we're starting to heat up here and cook. If you like a little bit of spice, if you like it to be a little bit spicy, you can add a little bit of red pepper to that, a little bit of cayenne. If you like garlic, garlic is something else you can add to that. Just add a little bit of fresh garlic cloves to it, and that will spice it up a little bit for you too, just depending on what your likes are. One nice thing about this recipe too is that it's a very easy recipe. You'll find that a lot of my recipes are very easy. We're all very busy these days, and we look for things that are very quick in the kitchen because of our lifestyles. And so this is one recipe that's very simple, it's very quick, but it's very healthy for us. Gives us all those antioxidants that we need, keep our immune system up. Okay, like I said, you just want to get these cooking. You don't want to saute them until they're limp. You still want your vegetables always to be a little bit crisp. So we're going to turn that off. And we're going to come over here and we're going to tear some lettuce. I like to use fresh greens. I like to use a variety of fresh greens. And today what I have with me, I just have some green leaf lettuce and some red leaf lettuce. But as you can see, real dark in color, real vibrant. And when you're eating greens, the darker your colors in your vegetables, the healthier they are for you. So what we're going to do is we're just going to tear a little bit of this. And I have a salad spinner here that I like to use. Just tear your salad in just bite-sized pieces. Makes it a little bit easier. So I'm just going to tear enough here to make a nice green salad for us. And while I'm tearing this salad, I think we're going to take a commercial break and we'll be back in just a minute. Thanks for watching Deliciously Organic.